Hi everyone, this is kind of a fun video. I do all kinds of audio, sound recording, studios, concerts, indoor, outdoor, and a lot of the jobs I end up doing are wedding receptions with various groups from around town. Well, here's a typical situation where the band is set up in a ballroom in the middle of the room, not on the end. So you've got two speakers on a stick. Well, do we provide good sound for the dance floor? Or do we point the speakers where all the people are sitting eating dinner during all the speeches? I say rotate the speakers to where the people can hear and understand everything clearly. Then when the band starts playing, rotate the speakers back towards the dance floor. Of course, I could have brought another pair of speakers for them. I no longer have to walk in front of the band and rotate the speakers. I just use a radio control transmitter, rotate the speakers to my choosing. Pretty cool. I found this company, Servo City, on the interwebs. They sell all kinds of robotic parts and accessories to make things on your own. Here's a Super Duty worm drive pan kit that I purchased that has a 200-pound capacity, which is really incredible. I use a 30 RPM Rex shaft motor to drive the mechanism. This is the electronic speed control. This is a top base plate that mounts on the drive pan kit. This is 6 millimeters thick, incredibly strong. It is aluminum and bolts right to the thing. Here's a ultimate support speaker stand bracket. Don't buy an aftermarket one. Make sure it's ultimate support. And here is a picture of the drive pan kit assembled. You do have to assemble it yourself with the 6 millimeter thick plate on the top. This is called a worm drive, and this stainless steel gear slides onto the hex-shaped motor shaft. The hex shape is much better than a round motor shaft and eliminates slipping. You can see the hex shape right here. And here's the base plate mounted to the drive pan kit. And here are some pictures of the at least almost finished product. You can see the output shaft there, cross piece that the round base plate later gets mounted to. 12-volt gel cell battery. This micro switch, I bought 4 of these, 2 for each unit. What this does is it cuts off the power to the motor in the event that for whatever reason the radio signal is lost and the speaker starts wrapping itself with the cords wrapping around the pole. That would not be good. So this small micro switch, I mounted one on each side. They're wired in series, so when the switch is not triggered, voltage is allowed to pass through the switch and go on to the next one. As long as that switch isn't tripped, voltage goes out and continues on to the motor and the unit can turn. If for some reason the radio signal is lost, if the speaker rotates too far in either direction, a small screw protrudes through the bottom of the base plate and will trip the switch, opening the circuit. Here you can see the cutoff safety switch on the other side. Here's the radio receiver mounted down there on an aluminum plate. Here you can see an aluminum plate that I used to bolt onto the speaker pole bracket. And the drive pan kit bolts also onto that aluminum plate for rigidity. This is a push button momentary switch so that in the event that the speaker rotates too far and triggers the safety switches, I wouldn't be able to use the radio controller to rotate the speaker. But a momentary push of this button allows me to temporarily provide power bypassing the micro switch to put the speaker back in a safe position. You learn all these things when you build it as you go. This is a tube that it was the closest I could find to fitting inside the speaker hole on my speaker. Not quite big enough. So I got one of these, cut it in half. That gave me the nice round, smooth, tapered finish at the top. It was a little loose fitting, so the inside piece you see here, I wrapped electrical tape, maybe 2 times at the bottom, 2 times at the top, and 2 times in the middle. 2 times meaning 2 wraps of electrical tape. I use the electrical tape basically as a shim for the ultimate support pole adapter, and fits nice and snug. Here you can see the almost finished product sitting on a speaker stand. Here's the RCF NX32A, which is about 45 pounds, sitting on the unit, which is finished. It's not mounted, it's just sitting on there, so the weight of it allows the base plate to rotate the speaker firmly. And the cool thing too is that if somebody was to grab the speaker and rotate it, even if power was still applied to the drive, it would not damage the small planetary gears in the drive motor, thanks to the worm gear design. And here's the transmitter controller. I only need the joystick on the right to rotate the speaker left or right. I have it set up to where when I flip that to the inside, it rotates the speaker towards the dance floor. If I flip it to the right, it rotates outward towards the audience. Ain't that cool? I don't even have to get up anymore.